Elena. I am a proud Ukrainian transplant here in the United States. I've been here for 10 years. That's not the only title I wear. I'm also a mother. I am a friend. I am a volunteer. I'm a professional chameleon. My professional journey took me from the hallways of bureaucracy to boardrooms. It took me across borders. It took me through various domains like retail and software. So I've been in many places. I've seen many things. And I've also went through a few personal revolutions in my life. I guess the big changes started happening when I moved to the US, and they were good and bad. Probably the most confusing of the changes was to adjust to this lifestyle that people have here in Bay Area, because for 30 years of my life I've been curating my image, my style, my wardrobe, and then I come to United States and everyone wears sneakers and leggings. And that really didn't set right with me, but I really wanted to fit in, so I had to change that. But as we all know, and as Karpagam said earlier, that this is every big event in life is an opportunity to discover the parts of yourself that you have never seen before, and to grow and to become a better person. I've also went through that. For example, before moving to United States, I thought I'm a city girl, walking around with a Stanley Cup and just high heel shoes and everything. And apparently, I'm a big mountain climber, and I've climbed 3 mountains in my life here in the United States. And I have crossed the Grand Canyon in 4 days by feet. And that was an amazing experience. I never knew I would do that. Or I would never know that me being a very nice and polite person actually has this fierce mama bear inside who is capable of destroying things. Well, everyone who has kids know what I mean. But with all the nice changes, there were really not that nice ones to balance out. We know that life is a balancing act. Like, I had events in my life that took my spark away, like losing my dad, or going through a very painful and long and expensive divorce, or becoming a single parent in the most expensive place in the world, essentially. In the middle of COVID, by the way. So that was hard. And I did not go through all these changes gracefully, not through all of them. But we live and learn. And I have developed the kind of toolbox of things that now help me to ease my way through changes in my life. And as simple as they sound, I think they're very important. Like, first of all, is the group of people who you surround yourself with. After moving to United States, I had to completely change my support group. And honestly, I've cherry-picked every single friend. And now I have the best group around me, starting from people who can lend an ear to people who can give me a loving kick in the butt when I really need it, and when I struggle with procrastination, for example. Self-care is very important. I never had time for it, but I started to learn how to find even like 10 minutes in the day for a meditation, or just sitting in quiet, or just, going outside and take a walk. This was really hard for me because I need to do this. I'm a control freak. I have to be responsible for everything. What if I don't do this and that and the other? Who will do it? Well, actually, no one. But also the world will not crumble and no one will die. So whatever. I mean, also, I think this kind of ties to my next point, which is embracing the good enough rule. For perfectionists, like I'm pretty sure we all are, this is hard. This was really hard. But actually, like, there is nothing wrong with driving your kid through McDonald's if cooking is the last thing you want to do in this life, not only in this day. So all these things are pretty basic, and I'm pretty sure you can find them in self-help books and in simple Google search, and every coach and mentor will tell you about them. But as I was going through these checklists, I always felt like something is really missing. I can make my life easier, but something is missing. And it didn't sit right with me until one day. I was driving my daughter to school, and it was a very strange morning. So we had a storm the whole night. And then we're driving to school, storm stops, the sun comes out, and we see an just unimaginably beautiful rainbow. And it's bright and it's big and it's so close, you kind of actually can reach it with your hand. And she says, Mama, look at this thing. This is so beautiful. I really need you to see this rainbow. It's so beautiful. You like beautiful things. And I never heard her talk about me in this way, like what I like, what I don't like. I thought she has no idea. And I say, how do you know that I like beautiful things? What things? And she said, like, just all those pretty shoes that are sitting in your closet. I know you love them. I'm like, how do you know I love them? And she said, well, because you look very happy when you try them on in front of the mirror. And then I realized that that was my happy part that was missing, that little piece of a puzzle. I was so in a rat race, running towards goals and playing all the roles and wearing all the hats and striving for perfection and do it all, be it all type of person, that I completely lost sight of a woman in the mirror, the woman who is happy when she feels beautiful. And yet that was the woman that needed to be celebrated no less than the achiever that we all want to be. So that was my breaking point. And I actually took out all the high heel shoes and I started wearing them, maybe not every day, but I changed my ways and I went to who I am essentially, truly inside of me. And I decided to defy this complete sneaker and leggings culture in Bay Area. So if you are in Bay Area and you see a woman in Costco on high heels, that's me. Come and say hello. The happiness part, you can never find it in any books. No mentor, no coach will tell you about it. It's yours and it's unique to you. And everybody should look inside, find it, and that will keep your life together, just being happy. And as for me and my journey, I choose to step with grace and beauty and fabulous pair of high heel shoes that even Carrie Bradshaw would be proud of. Thank you.